Hello everybody, and today I'm going to talk about the Banff Bible, which is a really good marketing tool book where you can get a lot of information, and I think it's free. At least I got mine free. I have this from a previous client that I had a year ago, and basically they will have a lot of hacks in there, and this is one of my favorite chapters. It's Facebook marketing growth hacks. And yeah, basically, I love this book. It's about 300 pages. I don't need to go over all of it. I'm just going to go over little bits and pieces that I know are going to be relevant for most people. So, for this chapter, basically talks about this company. They're called Nomad App. And yeah, basically they had, you know, basically like a small budget, but they were able to get a lot of followers from 0 to 70,000. And they only spent $700, which is what everybody's trying to do in marketing, is pretty much like try to save money on your ads, because we all know like the more money you put in, the more you're going to get. Excuse me, like engagement and followers and things like that. But there are ways to do it where you can actually not spend a lot of money, and that's good for anybody, like small business or a big company. So going into this, one of these hacks is basically original content is not always the best content. Now, what they're trying to say is you can use other people's content. For example, if you're like a marketing blog or a marketing agency, you can use other people's content who or has already excelled and has already got like a lot of likes, a lot of shares, and a lot of things like that, and post that. Or you can even use their strategy, but this is completely like not even using your own content. But I do suggest you do use your own content, because you do want high quality content, and you want to keep it with your brand voice. But there are ways where you can also do this and keep your own brand voice. And they say don't create until you create. You don't need to do that, but this is a good advice, though, is to use other people's content that has already been successful. And you can build a community based off topics and interests alone. Of course, this is definitely true. Yeah, basically, whatever content does well with your audience, even if it's not your own content, the moment you get a ton of engagement on your page, consistently start mixing it with your own original content. I say you do that both, but that's okay. That's yeah. And your business page is not just about your business. So don't be romantic on whatever you think your message should be. You work for your audience. And that's another thing that's true. Always keep your audience in mind. So, things you want to consider, like would you share your own content? That is a good question to ask yourself. Yeah, I love this book. But, yeah, I'm just keeping this video short right now because there's a lot to go over in these topics. Like, there's a ton of content in these chapters. And this is from the 2017 Banff Bible. Yeah, 2017. I would say start from 2016 onward. And I want to do this journey from 2017 or 2016 onward because that's when it all started to change. But thank you for watching, and I'll have more